I come back and all the stuff was put away, but my bag was like slightly unzipped. And the dog, in the meantime, had like reached into my bag. Let's see if what are we showing here? Yeah, see. Or maybe I should download this. Or can I just do it like this?
There you go.
Reached into my bag and pulled something out. Guys, recognize what this is? What the
I
fuck?
believe that was at some point a Kindle.
Yeah. So I've got some things to show you. The most recent life update is that I am not living with Alex for the next 2.5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Our relationship therapist has suggested we take some time apart.
That's good.
Distance
makes the heart grow fonder.
And that's why he's not streaming now.
Yeah.
He feels a bit... It brings up a lot of feelings of betrayal for him. He didn't have the easiest childhood, so he... I got nothing. Forget about it. It's divorce era. So I'm dog sitting for a friend. A friend has a dog, and they're going to Japan. Everyone's fucking doing tourism in Japan. It's so stupid.
I
know. No reason to go there. So they're doing tourism in Japan, and they have a dog, and so they need someone to live with the dog. But the main rule for this particular dog, it's a lot of dogs. My dog never did this shit. But the main rule is that you have to keep everything out of reach because the dog will just eat whatever it can find. And I thought we were pretty diligent. This was like within the first like couple of hours of meeting the dog. I came, dropped off all my stuff, and went somewhere. Maybe went to hang out with some friends. Oh yeah, went to a friend's barbecue. I come back and all the stuff was put away, but my bag was like slightly unzipped. And the dog, in the meantime, had like reached into my bag. Let's see if what are we showing here? Yeah, see. Or maybe I should download this. Or can I just do it like this?
There you go.
Reached into my bag and pulled something out. Guys, recognize what this is? What the fuck?
I believe that was at some point a Kindle.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. I was so confused. But the worst thing about this whole ordeal, because like, look, a Kindle doesn't matter. I was like, it's unfortunate. I blame myself, but I was scared the dog had eaten like a fucking transponder.
Yeah.
What do they have in there?
Transponders.
Yeah.
It's concerning. They might start transponding with other dogs and start to collude against you.
Yeah, I don't want that.
And you'll have to be like, I'm not your master. I'm not your master. I'm just temporary master. Please collude against someone else.
But the saddest thing was this dog was a rescue dog. So at some point in their life, they got abandoned.
Well, I see why.
And now the parents are gone to Japan, and we're here. So the dog's like, you know, she's quite scared because, you know, she's like, oh shit, it's happening again. But she was excited when we walked in. But then she kind of realized, like, oh wait, I've done something wrong in the other room, and she starts acting really weird. She like, kind of cowers in the corner. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is this dog so scared of me? And then I went into the room and I was like, oh, there's a Kindle. And I made the mistake of going out and being like, Lilith, look at this.
The dog's name's Lilith.
Yeah, the owners are French, so maybe that's like a normal name in their backwards country.
Hey, I stand up for France.
Oh, you love France.
Remember?
Lilith is a great name.
Yeah, good.
And the dog was like really guilty. She was cowering in the corner, like, I
was thinking Lilith is a demon name, isn't it?
I think it is.
Yeah.
I think they're also demonic people. So the dog looked like this for most of the night. Where are you? She would not leave the corner. She's also got 2 different colored eyes.
That's pretty cool.
Fucking awesome dog. She's so good. Anyway, but it was just so sad because she was there in the corner. I couldn't really console her, and I had all these snacks, and I was like, here, come, and she would not budge to get the snacks. I had to like come up to her and feed it to her.
You can't give her too many snacks, otherwise you'd be like encouraging
this behavior.
It's like you've done reverse Pavlov. Situation. Or
Teach
maybe
you
it's
to be
exactly
terrified.
Pavlovian.
Yeah,
maybe it's not even reverse.
The Bully XL, she's tiny. I don't know if you can see the size.
Is that a Bully XL?
No, that's what this person said, the one that they banned. It's a American Staffy cross, like a million unknown things. Do you see how big this power outlet is? She is a tiny dog.
Oh, wow, yeah.
She's very small. But yeah, it was a rough evening because I was like, oh shit, if this has kind of kicked off this bad relationship with her and she's gonna be terrified of us the whole time. But then should I show you this? It's lame. But then we were friends.
Soy boy alert.
She's so
Soy
cute.
boy.
Look how beautiful she is. Yeah, we're back. We're all buddies now. Gosh, she's so beautiful. I miss her. I've come to stream and left her behind. I'm gonna come back and she'll have eaten every other piece of electronics I have in the house. Yeah, that's dog sitting for you.
I used to dog sit. I dog sat
Yeah.
this dog with like such crazy ADHD. This dog would get so bloody hyper when you'd come into the house, like as if just the guest. There's people already. She'd run up to you and she'd get so excited, and you couldn't pat her. If you patted her immediately, she would get more and more hyper, more and more excited.
You have to ignore her,
more, and then she'd pee herself.
Yeah.
So you'd have to ignore her. You'd walk in and you'd look at everyone else and you'd be like, hello.
Is this
hello.
the little Chilean dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'd walk away and you'd ignore her, and then eventually she would start to calm down, and you could be like, hello, Zoe. How you going,
that's
Zoe?
so sad.
And
She's that excited.
So when I used to dog sit her, I'd like sleep on the lounge and stuff, and I would get woken up. And like one time I just got woken up to her.
Oh, no, I don't like
I was
this.
like, huh?
I don't like this.
I wake up, I'm like, huh? And Zoe's face is right next to mine, and her tail is wagging and slapping the lounge. She was so excited. And then as soon as my eyes open, I'm like, hello, Zoe. She jumps on me.
Yeah,
she jumps on you and she goes crazy.
That's good restraint that she's waiting for you to wake up. And she's like, I'm not going to jump on him. I don't want to wake him up.
I don't want to wake him up. I don't want to wake him up.
Just breathing heavily in your face. Oh god, that's fucking amazing. I've done a lot of dog sitting. I think especially when you're like young, it's nice to. It's kind of like your chance to like have your own place.
Yeah.
Remember I was doing it with my PhD supervisor. I dog sit at his house quite often. And he has this dog, and it was so sad. So the dog's name was Walter, named after Walter Benjamin, who's a Frankfurt School. Well, he's a Frankfurt School adjacent philosopher, writer. It was like this old Labrador, but he was so fucking old. He would have been like 17, and I was so terrified every time my house had him because I'm like, he could die at any point, and it'll be me as the person who's there when he's dead, and then I'll fucking flunk out of my PhD. This man won't want to talk to me ever again because
Is that why you ended up leaving your PhD?
Yeah. I killed Walter. Yeah, really cute dog. I don't know. I love dog sitting. There is a bit of a.
I prefer cats.
Really?
See, dogs are so adorable, but I do just find them annoying.
Wow.
The extra chores and the efforts to have to do for the dog, I find it annoying. I think cats are beautiful. I think they're so nice when they come and snuggle with you. I used to live with an absolutely beautiful cat. And it's nice. It's just enough effort where you've just got this beautiful thing to look at and you can pat her and stuff like that, but you don't have to do all the other bullshit.
Yeah.
It is just like, it's like, why do I want to give myself more chores?
I think it's psychoanalysis. I think you're just scared of commitment.
No, I think it's this weird thing. Actually, looking after this cat, I feel like I learned a lot about unrequited
About
love.
women.
No, I think I've learned a lot about just giving love by looking after that cat.
Yeah, I don't know.
And just caring for something, which really felt good.
Right.
I was like, if I can do this for a cat, maybe I can do it for a person.
That's really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, look, I'm happy that you've learned things from cats. I'm not a huge
unconditional love. Yes,
I'm not a huge fan of cats. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah,
they're so
pretty.
They're so pretty. I love all animals, but like, I feel like more often than not, cats are assholes. There are some really, really just like, I think they're solitary hunters. They're not built for social environments.
What this person just said.
Are sociopaths? No, I think it's the other way around. I think people who like cats are sociopaths. It's
okay.
I think it's a, how would I phrase this?
I don't know.
When I look in their eyes, I see a psychopath.
No, they're beautiful.
No, I mean
they're so beautiful. And
they're
they're
so
self-assured. They're so foxy.
No. They're like they're self-assured
Meow.
in the way that like a libertarian is.
No,
Where
no,
it's just like they have everything done for them, but they have this assumption that they're incredibly independent.
No, they're self-assured the way that like a high-class model is.
That sounds horrible. I don't want to live with a high-class model.
That and the way they walk as well.
Yeah, I'm saying aesthetically, it's all great, but I feel like they're so disproportionate in their responses. And I don't mean this for all cats. I've had cats that are amazing, and every time there's an amazing cat, they're like, "Oh, my cat's so good. They're like a dog." That's what they always say. They always say, "My cat's great. It's like a dog."
That's because we live in a culture. We live in the West where dogs are dominant.
No. But I think people loving cats is a Western thing because it's a hyper individualized way to have a pet.
Arabs and Muslims love cats.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, sure.
I say
you just brought up a point which is completely counter to the entire thing I was arguing. Sure.
There's different reasons to love an animal. I think the reason it picks up in our society is because of that. But no, I don't know. I find, I don't know, ever since a kid, you just have these like disproportionate responses from cats. Like I found them unreadable. And I guess maybe you get to know a cat, you can see their little tells. No. But in general, you know, I'd be out in the backyard as a kid. Cat comes up to me purring, so excited, like rubbing all over me. I'm patting her, and she's like,
yep.
And then just bites into you like a little.
That's the fun thing about them. They've got personality. Dogs are just like, I love you, 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 I love you. And if you need that as an owner of being like, oh yeah, I love this thing so much. It's like you just need this groupie to follow you around. Going, you're great. I love you, master. I love you, master. I love you, master.
You flip the psychology on your head. What you're seeing as personality is a trauma response. Your
cat.
Your response to the cat.
That's cool.
That's a trauma response. Cool. It's like when people get into a toxic relationship and they're like, "Oh, I got butterflies inside." It's because the rush they link to being mistreated.
No, but I think
more
it's
than actual
cool
love.
Because it's the other way of like, why do you want to own this dog that has absolutely no agency, can't do anything for itself. It's been bred to be completely useless, and you want to own this thing, and it makes me feel good. I think it's much cooler to put yourself in a room with a by far dominant animal that is doesn't give a shit about you, and you have to like creep around your own house to look after it, and then you're like, but I love them anyway. I think it's better for self.
I think theoretically cats can look after themselves, but I think what you're saying about dogs is the same for pet cats. No. It is. I think theoretically there are some cats out there who are like hunters and they go out and they kill all the native animals at night.
No, but even just
there are cats that can't do shit.
Just when
like the vast majority of them.
Even when they just like sit in the same spot in the room and it's just like it's their room. It's now their room. You're like, I'm living in the cat's house. I'm paying for this cat to live.
It's just a psycho way to behave. I think I don't know.
Okay. Well,
I think it depends on how you were raised and the different kinds of affection that you're used to.
Yeah,
you know, I was treated like a dog, and I was really happy about it.
No, I like the tough love.
It's a trauma response. You get wedded to someone mistreating you because it's
sexy.
Yeah, exactly.
And
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I like. I like
The thing is, I see a cat, I love them. I want to pat them.
They're so beautiful.
I want everything to do with them.
So beautiful.
I just think there's something deeply wrong. Like, especially, you know, they're opportunity killers in that they, you know, lots of animals hunt for food, which cats do as well. But if they have the opportunity to massacre something, they'll do it. Because
that's why they are now a more complex animal. They've got
crazy.
They've got conflicted emotions, like people.
Yeah,
people have that as well.
My ex is just complicated. You know, he's like the most beautiful guy, but like, you know, he just lashes out because he's so passionate. What you want? Just a guy who like loves you unconditionally, who's just always happy to see you.
Silly and
unrealistic. That's so boring.
There's always conflicted emotions.
Yeah, just like with dogs. Dogs aren't as simple as you're saying.
It's like a French movie. It's like a French movie where people run off and have an affair. It's like they're doing something wrong, but they are both indulging in a desire. And it's beautiful and nice, but it is also wrong. It can be two things at the same time. The dogs are like a Marvel movie. You're like, woo, yes, I love it. They're doing exactly what I want. I love everything about this.
Dogs have complex emotions.
Cats are like a Godard film.
No. What you sense as complexity and intrigue is a trauma response. Dogs are also complex.
No.
Dogs are much more complex. They're much fucking smarter.
No.
They're so much smarter.
No.
I think having to live in a pack is just so much more similar to the way humans live You know,
But I think a poll. We need to end this with a poll.
Okay.
We've been going on for too long. We're going in circles.
I think at the end of the day, what you've described about dogs, I think is correct across the board. I think it's very weird to have a pet. I would like to have a pet. I would like to have a pet dog in the future. I think buying a living thing for your own entertainment, I can understand if you're like,
There's no both. There is absolutely no both.
Well, I like both. But
and voting is mandatory. This is Australia.
New poll. Two minutes.
There's no both.
Yeah. I like owning a pet in general. There is, I mean, I can understand it, you know, in a rural setting where it's like a symbiotic relationship, you know, where everyone's performing tasks for each other. But in the modern setting, like living in an apartment with this dog, it's just like, it is just a bit cruel. No?
I don't know.
You don't wait. You don't think it's cruel to have pets?
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to you. Sorry. What do we got?
I think I think like cats feel like killers to me.
It looks like I was more convincing then.
What are you talking about? We haven't even done the poll.
Cats are winning. Everyone's saying.
So you're talking to people on the internet.
Oh no, I don't know. Well, that's the modern man. That's the modern person nowadays.
Yeah.
Homo internicus.
Very good.
Thank you.
Heretical anti-cat comments. This is such a I don't know. I think they're just kind of psychos, and like
I think dogs have probably killed more people than cats.
More people. Yeah, probably. Cats can't do shit. They can't kill people. They kill tiny little native birds. Dogs have definitely killed more people.
Yeah, homo. Homo homosexual.
Homo Salvatoorecus.
I can't move on. Once this has come up, we're done.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
Well, I'll just cop it. But will you cop it?
I will.
You'll accept the results? You won't do an October 21st?
If they're fair, I'll accept it. Yep.
I'm just waiting for the results.
Let's have a look.
Okay, closer than I thought for the internet. There you go. Thank you. People love cats.
Thank you.
That's fine.
There's going to be a record turnout at the cat inauguration.
Oh, we'll enjoy 4 years of cats.